The NBA season tips in just 3 days. We are counting down until Tuesday. Stephen A., give us a bold prediction for the Eastern Conference.
Well, obviously, I believe the Miami Heat will probably come out the East. But if you're asking for the word bold, that's the word here. Bold prediction. The best I can do for you is the Indiana Pacers. I'm looking at Derrick Rose in Chicago, and I realize what a superstar he is when healthy. I look at the Brooklyn Nets and the team they've assembled. I get all of that. We know that the Miami Heat are the team to beat, but I don't know how many people have paid attention to the Indiana Pacers in the offseason. They are flat out loaded. They have size, mass, girth. I look at them, and it's like a bunch of trees, for crying out loud. Your center is Roy Hibbert, who is 7'2". He'll be an all-star this year. David West is no slouch. He's a big boy. He's 6'10". He's your power forward. You still got the George Hills of the world. Paul George has emerged as a star in this league, a superstar in the making. We know this. But they're getting Danny Granger back, okay? They acquired a backup point guard in C.J. Watson, who's not really a point guard, but he's experienced. Previous 3 years, 2 years in Chicago, and last year he was in Brooklyn. You look at that, you still have George Hill. You've got trade bait, for crying out loud, because I think if Granger plays well, you could use him as trade bait to go out there and get a real point guard, because George Hill doesn't mind playing off the ball. Bottom line is they're loaded. They've got size. They've got perimeter shooting. They play defense. They're exceptionally well coached. They're young. They're hungry. And they're very, very big. I believe that the Indiana Pacers have the best shot to knock off Miami in the East, and that's why they get my bold prediction as a team that could very well represent the East in the NBA Finals.
You know, the Pacers have 5 playoff wins against the Heat in the Heat's Big Three era. That's the most by any team. How about a bold prediction for the Western Conference?
No, listen. Everybody's been talking about San Antonio. They've been talking about Oklahoma City because of Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. I'm here to tell you right now, it's a 2-horse race in terms of bold predictions, even though this is a little bit more bold than in the East. Think about Golden State because they're loaded, but I can't put my money on Andrew Bogut because you're going to need somebody big to play big in the postseason. I just can't do it, even though he's ending a contract year. My choice is the Los Angeles Clippers. I believe that the Los Angeles Clippers can represent the West in the NBA Finals. Chris Paul is a flat-out superstar as a point guard. I think Doc Rivers and those boys did a very, very good thing in the offseason by acquiring better perimeter shooters. Yeah, they let go of Eric Bledsoe. They had to, but they got J.J. Redick and they got Jared Dudley, 2 marksmen from beyond the arc. I think that helps a guy like Chris Paul create some space. Of course, you've got Blake Griffin, who I believe, with all the criticism he received in the offseason, is going to come out wreaking havoc this season. I think he'll improve his free throw shooting. He'll continue to improve his free throw shooting as well. The X factor is DeAndre Jordan, because you can't play him in the fourth quarter because he can't hit free throws. 38% last year. I believe he's going to improve upon that if he wants playing time. And Doc Rivers will be able to play him in the fourth quarter, and I think that will be a big deal. My bold prediction is the Los Angeles Clippers. I believe they will come out the West and represent the West in the NBA Finals.
Past the conference semifinals in franchise history. Stephen A., we're going to do something a little different with you, something that's not in your wheelhouse, something I don't think you're going to like at all. We are looking for one-word answers here on these questions.
I can do it.
I can do it. Okay, well, surprise us all then. The date Kobe Bryant returns.
December 1st.
That's good. Better chance of making the playoffs, Lakers or Celtics?
Lakers.
Surprise dark horse team. I know we were doing bold predictions. What about a dark horse team?
Detroit.
What will the playoff seed be for Dwight Howard and the Rockets?
5th.
Rookie of the year.
I pay no attention to that whatsoever. Outside of it, when Anthony Bennett goes number 1, I don't know what to say. And I'll pass on that answer.
Yeah, well, you far exceeded one word on that one.
I'm sorry.
That was a fail, Stephen A. A coach of the year.
Ooh. Frank Vogel.
All right, MVP.
Derrick Rose.
Who is your NBA champion?
Miami.